it's me. Hey, it's me. Hey, it's me. Well, you don't know it, but it's already been a long journey to get this video started. An hour and a half just getting the equipment set up here. The lighting situation was really annoying today. It still doesn't look exactly right. I look like a ghost. Which light is doing this? You're the one. And the sound, is echoey. I'm not an audio expert, I'm not a lighting expert, but here I am. Whatever. Mediocre audio, mediocre lighting, and mediocre baking. Welcome to my video. Today, I'm back with another baking video. It usually takes me like 4 to 6 months to do another one of these. Failure is something that's hard for me to deal with. So it takes me a long time to recover from that because it's so traumatizing every single time. Finally, I've gotten over it and I'm ready to go back and fail again. But you know what? Today is coming with an attitude shift. I think at this point, everyone knows I am not a professional. I know very little about baking, and it's just something that I do as a fun series so that you guys can make fun of me, basically. Okay, I still look like a ghost. Even though everyone knows that this is not my forte, I still put this pressure on myself to like make a masterpiece in the end. And of course, it doesn't ever happen that way, and then I just am really annoyed about it. But you know what? We are changing attitudes. I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna relax, we're gonna bake, and if it doesn't turn out well, that's okay. It's fine. We will not get first, we will not get second, we will not get third, but we will get that participation award. Okay, so let me explain what I'm doing. Today, I'm gonna try to bake this, which is one of my original squishy creations. Based on the cheeseburger, I have created out of my imagination a dessert burger. This is not something that is really in existence. So is there already a set recipe for the dessert burger? No, there's not. So once again, I am making things up, putting things together that don't necessarily belong together. Basically, recipe for disaster. But, we're gonna chill, we're gonna relax, we're gonna have a good time, and it's gonna be fine. Let's explain what we are looking at here. We have the burger bun, which I'm not gonna use a regular burger bun in a dessert because that would be disgusting. So we're gonna make a dessert kind of sweet roll, whatever that is. Instead of a meat patty, we have a brownie, pink frosting in there. I don't know. Looks like some sort of white drippy ganache and a huge mound of frosting on the top. So I'm gonna try to recreate this and see if this fantasy dessert of mine is actually any good. Doubtful. Let's get started. First step, I'm gonna make the bun. I found a recipe for it. Best basic sweet bread. It can be made into dinner rolls, that's not sweet, cinnamon rolls, or sticky buns. Hi! In a small saucepan over medium heat. I have to work over there. That's fine. Why am I getting stressed? Don't get stressed. Okay. Okay. Small saucepan. Milk. Medium heat. Oh, that feels good. My fingers are cold. I feel like we could do this in the microwave just as easily, but I know nothing. 1 cup of milk. Why does that look really good to me? Okay, 1 cup of milk. Sugar. 1/3 of a cup. Okay. And 1/3 of a cup of butter. Oh, here it is. Probably should have left this out. I rarely do things correctly. 1/3 of a cup. Chunk it up so it melts a little faster. Oh. Idiot. That's okay. Don't cry over splashed milk. Oh gosh. Looks good. We're doing good, guys. Okay, we're gonna need to heat this up and then stir in the yeast.
Where's the yeast?
That was nice. It's ready. I'm gonna go heat this up.
This is looking good and so yummy.
Okay, it's warm to the touch. Add the yeast, stir that in. Why does it smell like macaroni and cheese? Let's stand about 10 minutes. 10 minutes. It's standing in a large bowl. Is this large enough? Stir together flour and salt. Okay. 1 cup, 2 cups, 3, and 4. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay. Wait, what? Mix in the eggs, oil, and the yeast mixture. Oh, okay. 2 eggs. No. And vegetable oil. By the way, a lot of people were very sketched out by my vegetable oil last time because it doesn't have a label. I just took the label off because actually I was using this in a video that was sponsored. Don't be afraid. I'm not gonna make you eat it anyway. Oh, I just splashed water on my face. Weird. Oh, ew. Oh, ew. It looks like a rotting brain in fluid. I hate that. I'm getting an itch right under my bun. I can't take the rotting brain. No! Mix in 2 eggs. Is that a shell? It's just a yolk freckle. Wow, that's really loud. They're coming. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And mix this disgustingness. It makes me so uncomfortable. Pour this sickness in here. It kind of smells like rotten eggs. I feel like I just want to get in there with my hands. Is this unprofessional? Okay, put dough onto floured surface and continue to knead for 10 minutes. Flour my surface. Okay, give it a nice massage here. 9 minutes left. It's starting to smell good now. Now it smells like bread. Amazing. Oh my gosh, it's only been 3 minutes. I've been kneading for 10 minutes and now I need to stop. What do we do with this? Grease the bowl like that. Is that what you want? Nice looking dough ball. Place in bowl and turn. Cover this. Let that rise for an hour. Put in a warm place. What if I just like stick it in the microwave? I don't know. I guess I could put it in the oven at like the lowest setting. I don't know. Okay, so we have about an hour to move on to something else. Remember this? Got the roll part. It's doing its thing. I think I'm gonna start on the brownie now. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be making a whole pan of brownies. I'm gonna eat them all. I'm just trying to prepare myself for self-control. Brownie time! Now, I have made brownies from scratch before, multiple times. It's not that hard, I get it. But also, got a lot of things to do. So I'm just gonna use the box. Ooh, what's that?
What is that?
With a pouch of chocolate syrup. What do you do with that? All right, this is how I like to bake. I wanna make nice and thick brownies. Grease the pan. Starting the oven. In with the brownie mix. In with the chocolate goo. Wow, it really looks like worms. Kinda slithering down. Interesting. Oh, I almost slipped and broke my neck. Doo-dah. Water. 1, 2, 3. 1/3 of a cup of oil. Okay, let's just pour a little bit out. Way too much. Whoopsies. 1 egg. Stir it up, my friend. All right, that's looking good. Oh, it smells heavenly. Transfer them to the pan. Wait a second, no, this is not gonna be thick enough. I need a thick brownie. What if I put it instead in here? I'm gonna do that. Oh, I need a spatula. Ugh, okay. Good. Yay for dirtying up way more dishes than necessary. So what I've done here is I have options. One where the brownie will be a little thinner and one where we get something real thick. Yes. Oh, okay. Only problem is I have no idea how long these are supposed to bake because the box doesn't tell you about weird sizes of cake pans. Gonna have to monitor them closely. Let's put them in the oven. Okay, those are gonna take at least 30 minutes, I think. What can I do now? Oh, frosting time. I am not making the frosting from scratch.
You will forgive me?
Just cracked the can. We have this weird pink layer in there, and then we have the top frosting going on. I think I'm gonna scoop like a third of the can. It's a very light pink, so let's try to use restraint with the die. That's actually about the right lightness. And you know what? It's close enough. I'm gonna put all my frosting into piping bags. Darn it! I just realized this brownie has sprinkles in it, and I did not add the sprinkles to the brownie batter. I guess I'm gonna have to stick them in there by hand. Back to what I was doing. All right, frosting in here. Okay. All of this. All right, my frostings are ready. Ooh, my counter is so sticky. Well, I can prepare the baking sheet for the rolls. Is this okay? I just have to, grease it. Ooh, I am not good with the oil, man. All right, the pan's ready for the rolls, but the rolls are not ready for the pan. So I'm gonna do all the dishes that have to be done, and I'll be back shortly. Can you not do that weird thing with the plastic? He always does this weird thing with plastic. It's about time for things to get rolling again. The dough ball should have now doubled in size, and I did get my thin brownies out of the oven. Thick boy is taking his sweet time, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Let me go get the dough ball. Oh, he has grown substantially. For rolls, punch down the dough.
Punch the dough?
Punch? Okay, yuck. I mean, did I do it? I want big, fat rolls. What do we think? About like that? Obviously, it's going to rise. Maybe I could make some of different sizes. I know that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get them uniform, but I just need one good roll. Oh, this was a lot of work. What am I gonna do if this fails? Obviously, we are not filling the pan here. It says they should be touching, but I don't think they necessarily need to be touching, do they? I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. These actually have to rise again. Okie dokie. My brownie. The thick boy finally finished baking, so I got that out. It's cooling now. And the rolls should be done with their thing now too. Do they look any bigger? Are these gonna be too small? I'm gonna leave them for like 10 more minutes and see if they rise more. I really want big rolls. I cannot emphasize that enough. Okay, waiting again. I gave them an extra 10 minutes and they have done nothing productive with their time. I can't wait all day for this. We're gonna have to go into the oven, guys. Sorry. Going into the oven. So we wait again. Hi, sweetie. I think the buns are done. They smell amazing. Let me go get them. Wow. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. They feel quite heavy. Owie. Owie. Yeah, they look pretty good. A little bit misshapen, maybe. And it's time for the real show to begin. Give me my rolls. Give me my brownies. It's time for assembly. Oh.
I'm feeling the tightness in my chest.
Should I use thick brownie or thin brownie? Well, let's get them out and see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't panic. It's all right. Woo! I stuck these in the freezer to try to cool them down, and might have taken that a little too far because they kind of are frozen now. Clearly that's a little bit thinner, so let's check out the thick one. It's just nice, moist brownies. There we go. Yes, I believe that is more of the thickness that we are going for. I have to select the bun that I'm gonna use as well. Clearly, this is the biggest one. This is the closest in size to what we've got going on here. Let me just cut through this. Alrighty. Woo! Woo! So now I have to cut my brownie to size. I'm gonna use the bread as a template. Hi. Are you just gonna watch? You are, yes. We have a live audience. Carefully trimming around this. Why is there like a rock in my brownie? What is that hard spot in there? Pulling off the trimmed section here. Look at that. You wanna try some? Brownie, trimmed to size. Aw, good job. It is looking just as it should. This is where it actually gets pretty scary. Chocolate melts. I've used these in the past and it didn't go well at all. I hated it. But I think I found a way that can improve the technique. So this is gonna go right over our brownie. That's the idea. According to what I've read online, if you add whipping cream, that does something. It makes it
smoother.
We do 3 parts chocolate, 1 part cream. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. You just heat them up separately and then mix them together and you should have a magical perfection. Let's do it. All right, heat up the cream. Now we just combine them. That makes it super liquidy. I'm just gonna wait a little while and see if it starts to thicken a little bit. Now is probably a good time to add these little sprinkles that are in the brownie. So I have my sprinkles and we get to place these one by one now. This is gonna take forever. All right. That took forever. Meanwhile, this stuff has made little to no change. Plan B. Let's try adding a little powdered sugar to this. I don't know. Y'all are gonna come in the comments with all the tips and all the criticism and all the advice. At that point, it's too late. I've already done it. Sorry. Let me just add a little bit of this. Is that working? Should we give it a try? See if it gives us those nice, delicate drips. Okay, it's not bad, but I think it's too runny. I'll try a little bit more of this. Let's go even thicker. Come on, boy, you can do it. Let's just go. See if this has a better, more controlled drip. Okay, all right. Not bad, not bad. Let's continue with this. I think we are on the right track here. These drips back here do not look the best. They're a little scary, but it's not the worst I've ever produced. So next, a random pink layer of frosting, which I've prepared right here. Woo, that's a lot of frosting. We have even more coming. Please don't collapse. Very good. Okay, last step is the mound of frosting on top. All right, before that starts to dry, I'm just gonna sprinkle some sprinkles on there. Look at that. I'm actually happy with this one. This actually came out pretty darn cool. I think it looks really, really similar to the original squishy. The only thing that I'm not extremely happy with is the drips. I feel like they could have been smoother, but it's pretty darn close. And for me, not a bad effort. I consider this a success. How many calories is in that? It didn't turn out being as much frosting on the top as I thought, so it's not a whole can of frosting. It's only a half a can. So there is only one thing left to do here. Taste my creation. I'm not exactly sure how to eat a dessert burger the size of my head. How do I... Let's try a fork. It's really weird. I think I like it. The bread kind of keeps it from being too sickly sweet, and then you get the chocolate chewiness with the brownie, and then the frosting just gives it a nice soft, extremely sugary thing. I like it. I feel like if you made this on a much smaller, more reasonable scale, it might actually be kind of a good thing. Well, we had some bumps along the way, of course, but I think things came together in the end. I like it. We are done for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye.